Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we should be ready to go now. This is always a contraption, but mostly today we want to see if the problems from yesterday are still persisting. So today's going to be a short stream, and tomorrow I'm probably going to take the day off to reorganize some things. But we still need a handful of super credits for that war bond. So let's get to that. Right? It should be a simple night. Right? Okay. That here. We need to get the YouTube chat here. Right, okay. Zaz want to shoot. Well, Zaz, you'll get it in a second here. Let me just get everything up and running. This is quite the contraption, and not everything works properly, but you know what? It's working so far as the analytics on most of these sites are concerned here, so we're gonna keep doing this. It's a bit of a mess to get this whole train started, and God help us if something happens along the way, but the analytics are looking good! The YouTube channel is increasing in views, which is quite something, because, boy, if we get that actually up and running. But welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. So far, all of this, mass seems to be paying off. Slowly. Glacially. But moving in a positive direction. Right, okay, let me get rid of that. Right, okay, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Phantom, and today we're grinding super credits. I am not 40k today, I am Gundam. Thank you, Gull. Yeah, we're on it. Right, also, I think I have my party set to... Yes, invite only. Alright. Floodgates open. Let me move into the, recording streaming. There's Zaz. Yes, hello, Zaz.
Alright.
Don't worry, I'm very tired today, so Zaz levels are under control.
That's good, I'm also tired. And hello, Silver, welcome to the show as well. Okay, so, Okay, so... Well, what front do we want to do today? Because we could just hop on a major order, or we could do something else. What is everybody feeling?
If all we're doing is farm diving, bugs are premium.
Well, granted, we earned bug, so... You know, we earned the we fucked off and then, you know, bug dived. So...
I was gonna say, I will gladly snitch. I saw, I think it was Cam, Sid, and Cat on the bug front earlier. They were on Darius 2 or 3 or whatever. They weren't even on the big bug planet, so... I'd say, yeah, we've earned the bugs.
Yes, a gas grenade. Yeah, we can all take a break. Right, we'll take a break then. Okay, so bugs. Well, we won't need medium armor penetration for that one, but,
I'm still leveling my Liberator Concussive.
Madman. Let's take the night for a little bit.
I mean, it is surprisingly effective. It, Hive, I would say it breaks, if you can kind of undershoot their legs, it breaks the Hive Guard from their defensive position. It staggers Berserkers so they can't charge you. It staggers heavy Devastators from behind their shields. So it opens them up to your guard dog or your teammates.
Okay, so...
Like...
The first scattered dregs of the cowardly Illuminate invasion force have been located. Okay, so they basically just hobbled away. Okay, I think, this says that they're stuck here once they come through the black hole. Interesting. The fugitive militants have been traced to several outlying systems, including the previous combat zones already ravaged by the Illuminate. The Ministry of Science is to be commended for locating these war criminals. Okay, that's what we're calling them now. We're being very extravagant here. Though analysis of Illuminate wreckage copiously salvaged from our megacities, they have identified the enemy's cloaking mechanisms used dark fluid to bend light around their smaller spacecrafts. Ah. By identifying...
So
what?
I was gonna say, so is that explain why we can't shoot down their dropships? It's just like it doesn't hit them; it goes into the fucking black hole dimension.
No, whatchamacallit, if they're bending light, they're effectively fucking with gravity, effectively do, basically more or less make their ships appear as tiny black holes. And the reason why tiny black holes would be a problem is because, they're very small and most of space is black. So, yeah, okay. That's how they do that. Thank you for the rational scientific explanation, even though dark fluid is totally made up bullshit. So they're effectively gravity bending light. Right, okay, so by identifying the resulting gravitational distortions, analysts have identified luminant forces hiding on multiple planets. Orbital reconnaissance indicates expedited fleet reconstruction efforts, indicating these sites may have been pre-staged by the enemy in the event of their invasion of Super-Earth. Failed, as it did catastrophically. The Helldivers are ordered to liberate all identified hideouts. Intel believes there are more Illuminate planets yet to be identified. The liberation of these sites could lead to the others. Right, okay. I see how this is gonna go. Okay, so this was part of the plan. This is part, in addition to making Meridia go fast, they were actually pre-planning sites. So what's gonna happen is after we take out these sites, we're gonna reveal the main site, which is gonna be effectively their Cyberstan or whatever the fuck is going on in the Gloom, like their home base planet. So this is leading to they're on the map now, guys.
Isn't it very convenient that all of their pre-stage planets were on the south side of the galaxy and nowhere else?
Well, true, but this is where they were doing their business before they invaded Super-Earth, so that's rational. However, yes, it's very interesting that they have decided to avoid literally everywhere else, but the one place that's actually clear.
Oh fuck, I got stuck too.
Okay, right, so, well, you'll be unstuck as soon as I select a mission here. Alright, so, bug diving. Where do we bug dive?
Anywhere that's not predator strained.
Anywhere that's not predator strained. Well, you know what? Grand Errand. Do you know why Grand Errand? Because we're grandiosely fucking off into nowhere.
I was gonna say, because this is the planet we was talking about with the beach episode last time?
Yes, it was. Okay, right, so we'll do a 4, just to keep things interesting. Okay, so, eliminate Bile Titans.
Initiating FTL
Single orbital rail cannon,
the
sure, that's
Grand
easy.
Errand system.
Right?
Oh man, I love the 4-stack warp.
Alright. Gentlemen, hello?
Ladies? I mean,
FTL
Did you just call us ladies?
successful.
I mean, sure, why not?
Mission coordinates locked.
Right, okay, so, gentlemen, we're farming all the sites.
We're extracting. We don't do that. We don't do the quit thing.
What about here? Fuck it, we ball.
Oh no, not again.
Well, it's a broadcast site. There's like, what, 15 dudes there at maximum? Alright.
All it takes is one scavenger to start screaming, and then suddenly you got a charger coming out of the ground.
It's difficulty 4. We can handle that. Okay, so... Actually, I want to see what the Wasp is capable against the bugs. I want to vary the loadout. I want to vary the loadout a little bit here, but let's see how that works out. That's backpack.
You should lock onto everything except scavengers and hoppers. Maybe it can go on to hoppers.
Well,
But I'm bringing the HMG for any possible chargers. Jump pack just to zoop around.
so a guy who just finished G Gundam just started Victory Gundam on Twitter and... Oh no. I need to actually go and finish Victory Gundam. We made it about halfway through, but, well, we made it to the Shrikes, and Jesus Christ, Tomino. Jesus H. fucking Christ, Tomino. Tomino, they told you to write this for kids, Tomino. Jesus Christ. But, as I've heard, As I've heard Victory Gundam summarized, the point of Victory Gundam is there are no safe weapons and all women are evil.
Just the way God intended.
Thank you, based Tamino.
Where's my cape? My drip's got a match. All right.
Okay, 9 viewers on Kick so far. Welcome to the show, folks. Very good. And also, I will say that if any of you aren't followed, follows do help. We need 250 followers for partner later on. So, if you haven't followed, please press that follow button. You don't have to spend money, but that will actually help me later on.
Land on it. Ah, file spewer.
Oh. Okay then.
I don't know if I bust its ass or if somebody else was shooting.
I shot it a lot.
I think I did.
Okay, good.
New mag.
I want to say maybe that's the secret hidden tech of the Liberator because of it burst spewers' asses.
Hey Zaz, you want to see something cool?
Sure.
Explosion.
Are these? I think I'm
There we go.
locking onto stalkers in the middle of fucking nowhere, so that's interesting. Yeah, no, those are stalkers. Yeah, okay. I've got my stalker sniffer. Interesting.
Okay, there has to be. There's either spewers or.
Oh, hello. Yeah, there's probably a spore spewer somewhere around us. There is, quite clearly, a stalker nest.
Yeah, there is because the objective just popped up. Is it down here? Because there's a red area over here.
There you go.
Okay. I can see. I can fight.
Location. South. Bug hole.
Yeah, that's probably our stalker lair.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a simple light.
Fire in the hole.
You mother! Damn it! I forgot to switch to the grenade pistol. Yeah, stalker lairs are always subterranean.
Right, I know what those look like, but okay, fine. Fine. This
I forgot how
wasn't.
good the eruptor
Wait,
is
wait.
against bugs.
It's that.
Is that-
50 meters.
Yep, it was that. Okay, I cannot lock onto scavengers, but I can lock onto basically everything else. Okay.
You can lock on the hoppers?
I might be able to. I was locking onto basically everything that wasn't a scavenger. I was locking onto stalkers that were fucking invisible too, which is good.
Yeah, the stalkers are heavies, so it makes sense that they'd lock onto it.
Yes, but you'd think that, you know, them being invisible would impede that. Not so, apparently, which is good. Because in addition to killing them, you could also spot them. And they're spotting them through a spore cloud, too, which is doubly effective.
There's a point to the north. Oh no, it's cleared. Never mind.
Yep, clear.
Marking location.
Right, there should
I'm
be
gonna
plenty of shit on this map.
Charger,
Charger.
taking a knee.
Okay, well, I would have shot it, but okay, it's dead.
Calling down the sentry.
And that's why we bring the HMG. Yeah. Rain hellfire on that fucking bug hole.
Another charger.
Auto down the support weapon.
Wow,
Shit.
okay, that absolutely obliterated a charger. Nice.
I think you shot it in its unprotected ass. Why?
Well, I can't really predict that, but generally speaking, yeah, so Wasp, unpredictable, but still really fucking good if it actually does what you want it to.
I mean, if you can get a clear line of sight on it from behind, then yes. But from the front, definitely not worth it.
New
All
mag.
right, I'm going to this boy over here, and I'm going to find the Bio Titan.
Okay, that's it. So Wasp,
Please.
definitely viable. I wish it was more tightened up. There was a
Boo.
there's a random soldier out here who was just walking around without a head.
Shit. Thank you.
And nothing else I can lock onto. No, yeah, no, I can't hit.
Okay, you can't lock onto this hopper on my ass?
No,
Okay, good to know. I thought so because they're pretty small, but
that or I was out of range.
I opened the boxes.
What do you mean? Oh, well, okay, so he must be over here. All right, we'll get the thingies.
Well, there's a big signal coming from the big nest over here, so...
Yeah, obviously. And that's what I thought too. It's like, I looked over here, it's like, you're near the location. It's like, I don't see
There he is.
anything.
I see him. He's going down. I'm yelling Simba.
What? Game. Stop.
Blew his back out. Not in a good way.
Ah! Ow! Ow! I couldn't get a stim. Ah!
The Brood Commander cannot charge you if you keep him in stun lock. And eventually blow his head off.
Democracy
What the
has
hell?
landed.
And yes,
Requesting air support.
in our tactical genius, let us assault the Gundam. In string bikinis with rocket launchers in an attempt to flashbang the Gundam pilot. This will never fail.
I mean,
Spoiler, it failed.
Not terribly.
As I remember, it still resulted in several women being vaporized before the pilot even knew what the fuck was even going on.
oh, yeah.
How
I
about a
thought I
nice
found
cup
your
of
wasp.
flavored tea?
Kind of.
Alright. Yeah, oh, is that my, oh no, that's my old one, okay. That's slowly moving, actually, interesting, I didn't know that.
Eh?
The orbital napalm barrage was actually shifting slowly in between shells. So it was stuck onto a scavenger, and it slowly shifted towards me. Wasn't much, but it did move.
I would say it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it still does some.
Okay.
Alright, they're over at that nest. Should we head for the one down south?
Oh, well that's annoying.
Fire in
So-
the hole!
They go poof.
Poof. Okay, so yeah, this still has samples, and I have actually spent some samples, so I need to recover that. How many samples do I have? Yeah, I'm not a cap. Okay, right. I actually need samples.
Just gonna stand by at the supply drop.
You.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, like, you stuck?
All right. We'll do a scan of the map before we hit extraction. Oh no.
Yeah, you didn't realize?
I didn't know about that. If I knew about that, I'd bring the mech, and I'd just be like, okay.
Yeah, I was stuck.
Found something.
Injury? What injury?
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna add my chorus to God's fire tornado. Well, God's orbital lasers, right? I'm gonna add to the chorus.
Alright, well, there's a deploy right here, so... Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me!
Weaponry.
Getting very shiny!
It has stopped. Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh man, it's so hard to look for secondary. What is that? What's this?
Right.
Something over here.
That's clear. Okay.
Here, Abby.
All right, hello, Commissar. Welcome to the show.
Too far away. Deal with it on your own, boys.
Affirmative.
Deal with what?
I don't know, whatever you marked as heavy.
Southwest. On my position.
Okay, nothing big in there, it looks like.
No, there was a biosphere, but I don't know where he went. There he is. He couldn't spit on me, so he tried to slash me, but I kept making him flinch. Oh, here's another.
And yes, as we found out at the beginning of the invasion of Super Earth, yeah, weapon upgrades make shit like the Knight actually good now?
Oh, Fonto, door.
It's not like a comedy act to use the thing. It's not like I just want to be different. No, these are actually pretty good. Though, the rate it goes through ammo, I still kind of want Siege Ready. But that's because Siege Ready is just the best. And hey, super credits. Oh, hello.
My guns don't get any upgrades. They get scopes.
That's a Brood Commander. Okay, we're going in the bunker now.
Alright, frag out!
Gas out.
Let's reload.
Alright, we're kinda stuck in the bunker for a second.
It's fine. Hope we don't
can't tell what-
Zaz, I hope we don't wind up like that one couple though.
Don't worry, I'll never hold your hand.
Thanks.
Oh,
Extremely
What?
reassuring.
what? We gotta keep both hands on our weapons for maximum stability.
Sending in an eagle.
Get out of there before the tornado comes back. Come on.
Extremely encouraging.
Well, you're the one that's thinking about dying. I'm like, nah.
Hostile spotted.
All right, yeah. So the fire tornado is burning those guys alive. Okay, so
Just gotta run through the middle.
Outpost destroyed.
There's a big old group over here. Tell you what, Liberator Concuss is pretty good against the boys that go pop, because it does damage to those around them. Oh no.
Requesting
Oh.
sentry.
You guys need any help?
no, we're good.
No,
We're
it's
just
just like, oh, hey, suddenly, bug breach.
Calling down a support weapon.
right.
I'm gonna let my Gatling deal with that.
Also, gentlemen, we still have this entire side of the map to look for sites.
Northwest. Far.
Yeah, it's kind of blank. Oh, I see it on the mini map, or on the radar, or something over here.
Tagging location. South.
It's a blinky too, huh, Joe? I can't really fault you if maybe you can't see it through the smoke.
I can't even see it on. Ow, I can barely see that.
Oh no. Zaz, in my defense, I attempted to actually shoot him, but his head ducked below the fence. So I could not
That's-
actually hit him. I got your samples.
That's fine.
Try not to land.
I was
Try not to land in the
trying to
fire
do-
tornadoes.
trying to do the Modern Warfare. I tried to switch to my sidearm.
Joining the fray.
Oh, hey, money.
I almost asked for my spear. I've been diving on the bot for all week or all day. I don't think there's anything to the east of us.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Tagging location.
Highly
West.
unlikely. Let's see.
Okay.
We had the Spore Tower, Stalker Nest, the Communication Tower. I don't think there should be another secondary objective.
Marking location. Never mind. East.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be maximum 3.
Yeah, because it is only a 4.
Yeah.
So... Alright, we're going.
Mhm.
No, don't shoot, let them burn!
Okay, yeah, we should be able to see if there are any sites near us by just walking over here.
Yeah, I've got the
There-
UAV.
There's
I've got
one.
The UAV. I've got the UAV booster, so they should show up.
See a thing.
Found something.
Oh,
How
this
goes
is a
it?
nest.
It's going fine, dancing. We're taking our leave here and fucked off to the bug front. And good, I need ammo. Thank you. We have cordially fucked off to the bug front, as is our right for defending Super Earth for the vast majority of that entire event. So we're just gonna get our super credits and we'll be back here playing the major order when the war bond comes up.
Do the major order when it's not fucking squids.
Well, no, it's squids over open ground, so we can use the anti-tank emplacement to long-range harpoon the fuckers. That sounds fun, but not right now.
I saw an excellent suggestion. They should turn the turrets on the Leviathan into harvester beams.
That would
That
be
way-
considerably better than just instantly getting one shot.
Getting one shot in the blizzard from 300 meters away. You gotta love it.
It's like
Just through the ground.
What?
Requesting orbital.
Yeah.
Where are you two going?
We got more super credits.
good.
Oh, excellent.
It was all worth it.
It was. We somehow missed that. Uh oh. No, don't say that name, Tomcat.
Calling down a sentry.
You know why.
Okay, and suddenly we're fucking surrounded. Oops.
Okay, I thought that was a fire tornado for a second, and then I was like, no, that's an actual laser.
Yes. Adding further credence to my perception that fire tornadoes are God's orbital lasers.
Sending in an eagle.
Oh god, the dinner's
That
coming.
charger instantly died. Fantastic.
I got the rail cannon ready, just in case. Okay, how far away are... Okay, you're here. Let's go.
They're here.
We need to call.
All right, yep.
We
Call it in.
can't call.
What do you mean we
Yeah,
can't
about
call?
that.
The
What do you mean?
console's on fire.
Oh. Oops.
I
I
mean,
killed
somebody
it.
was wearing...
I killed
somebody
a
was wearing
charger
fire
with
armor.
it, so, you know, worth it. But yes, 365 degrees burning down the house yet again. I'll make that meme one day. It's fucking talking heads, so like just the enunciation of that entire sentence is comedy, but I need to find the right material for it.
Whoops, got through it.
What is that? That's a brute commander? Alright.
I got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll get the little dudes. What's that? That's a little close.
It's fine.
Listen, I don't know. No, I want to stand on the wall. Thank you.
Minimum safe distance for the cluster is 35.
Oh, medic, you have ruined me on guns forever.
I need to find another gun to level that actually gets upgrades.
Well, hopefully
I
next
mean-
patch there's going to be more upgrades, because it looks like it might have been a whoops, but they accidentally showed off a pistol with a scope and not have it like in one shot and then not having the scope in another. So weapon upgrades for sidearms.
Over.
It's dead. So hopefully, hopefully the Warbond brings us more weapon attachments for everything.
Give me a grenade launcher. Give me a noob tube.
We are getting. Oh, you meant for as an attachment? I'm like, we are.
Yeah.
We are getting a grenade launcher from the arc.
But a Turo 3 would not be bad. Though granted, it'd be hard to put down.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Time to leave.
Get some!
Nothing fancy, Tomcat.
Requesting sentry.
Get in the boat. 6,
boat.
5, 4.
Extraction complete.
Good.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I about pulled my trigger on instinct.
Today you carved another foot in a long climb to liberty.
All right. So I had 990 super credits. How much do I have now? Ooh,
You should have at least 1,000.
ooh, picturesque.
We
Ooh.
got 4.
I
I've
was
got
gonna
4
say I was gonna say they found some. We found like 1 or 2.
Good, all honors. I'm thinking I'm gonna need 300 extra super credits for the Judge Dredd pistol, as it looks like, or the RoboCop pistol, depending on how they actually like do that. Because
Well,
it looks
that's
like
why we.
it looks like a pistol with alternate fire modes, but we don't quite know what that does.
Maybe it's burst fire, light pen and then magnum fire heavy pen?
I don't know, but actually that's a good point. We may be actually getting the rounds now for weapon upgrades. We'll just have to see when the patch drops, but yeah, no. In the game files, there are different ammunition subtypes for your gun. But yeah, so if it's kind of a hybrid of both the RoboCop burst pistol and Judge Dredd's pistol, yeah, the double whammy is the meme here. And also, right, 1,200 or 1,020. Okay.
Another step
995.
total eradication.
930.
Kill for something like the Lawgiver. Well, it looks like a kind of a hybrid between the Lawgiver and RoboCop's burst pistols, but we don't know what it does, so we'll just figure it out when it gets here.
Let's see what.
Hmm.
Regular Liberator. Oh, that's right. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to wait for one of you to die and then take your gun. That way I'm still leveling this gun, but I don't have to use it.
Did they fix that?
What?
Did they fix that? Because I saw we didn't actually get that, or like that didn't work properly while we were defending Earth. You were still only leveling the gun that you dropped in with. Did they fix it?
That's my knowledge. That's why that's how I've gotten half of the levels on this thing. Is I just grab somebody else's gun and like, all right. And then I get the Liberated from Cousin experience while I'm not using it.
Yeah, right, yeah, the Auto 9, that's RoboCop's pistol. Thank you, Gollum.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Alright.
Orbit synchronized.
Okay, so, pretty much all flat.
Laser, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much all flat terrain here, so, okay. The lab is... it will land there.
Eagle.
And then...
HMG.
and then, yeah...
Oh, that is a very excellent point.
guard dog, but then again I have to do without something,
I mean, if you're going to be in your mech most of the time.
This is entirely true.
Like, I'm still bringing the HMG for when we run out of ammo. But...
fuck it. Eats.
can't go wrong. I think I'll bring the Emancipator. Just for pure...
Wait, do we
like,
have,
I'll leave...
do we have portable hell bombs as a stratagem?
No.
Oh, that's just a regular hell bomb. My bad. Okay, right. Right.
Yeah, that's the back. That's the backpack.
Yeah, no, that's the hell. That is the hell bomb for destroying the whatchamacallit, the
Monolith.
and
Lab.
yeah, meth lab.
I saw people trying to use like the Eagle 110 rockets to destroy labs. I was like, I don't think that works, friends.
Also, boss, the new RoboCop expansion will have the androids from RoboCop 3. Wait a minute, RoboCop Rogue City is getting an expansion? I'm sorry, what? What about Ascended Japan taking over the world again? But that never, wow, that didn't happen really abruptly, did it?
I wonder how Starship Troopers Extermination is going.
It seems to be going pretty well from what I can see. It's not like globally popular, but it's still functioning. We'll pop in and, next time we're running a community event after MechWarrior Living Legends, we'll pop in and try and, look at the place here. The Voshkudasians could also suggest it at any time.
Territorial ambitions.
Calling down a vehicle.
I was say, before I bought this last year, I was actually considering buying
God
that.
damn it.
No.
Calling down a support.
Well, the problem with that game versus this game is that it is extremely, hey, that's my, wait, what the fuck? Where's my giant robot, you, oh, wait, no, I didn't call that down. I thought I did,
Oh no.
Oh.
Run! Alright, eggs to the north.
But like I was gonna say, the problem with that is that that game doesn't really have a meta sort of campaign yet, and this game does.
That's Spore Spewer.
The wonders of the mech, protecting your, your combat waifus from the Spore Spewer by destroying it as soon as you spawn in on the map. Yep, just mech things.
Who decided to bring the fucking Jeep to this godforsaken planet?
You know, fine. I'll do my own thing then.
All right.
I'm just saying, you're gonna flip and hit a hell bomb.
Requesting air support.
Well, all things considered, it's fairly open terrain. Wants the fire tornadoes, though, but... Yeah, Silver, you detach and see if you can get any of the sites. We'll concentrate on main mission objectives and get anything in our way.
I'm hitting invisible things, though. That's the only issue I have.
Hive structure destroyed.
I'll turn you back to me, High Guard.
Alright, that's clear. Going north, that's a charger.
Where?
Heavy west. Close.
Got it.
I'll say I've got the Manfire, I can save you some ammo.
Ew.
Why is it still so foggy?
There must be... I see it.
Tagging location. Never mind.
I think it's over there. I think I see it.
I want to say I already got one.
Northwest.
I believe there is another.
Whatever, I'm heading to the Blinky.
Right, I'll go see if I can find that. I think I see it, but...
Not a thing.
Wait. What the hell is
I
it?
think
Okay,
it's-
this is just regular bug.
Oh, hey, lighter.
LiDAR,
I got it.
open it up, baby. Yeah,
Tagging location. Northwest.
what is it? Like,
Charger.
No,
Got it.
no, I think what we're seeing is a crashed ship blinking onto the mountains. Stepped in the high road.
Making me waste missiles. Cocksuckers.
I mean, I was coming up behind you. I could have gotten it. Alright, I'm into the egg site.
Found something.
Requesting air support.
Alright, let me see if I can get above the spores here and see where this fucker might be. I think it might be just the map, which is awful, but...
I'm not seeing it from over here.
When, since when were you behind me?
Location.
I have pinged a shiny.
Reinforcing.
What does that mean?
I see a shiny over there.
A Blinky?
Yep.
Now, can I?
Okay, I see the beacon.
I can't somehow.
Joining the fray. My life
Alright,
for
Fonto, if you
super
want to go for the Blinky in that direction.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
I did not have any explosives, so I had to... damn it! I wasn't watching my health. I thought the stim got me. Stim didn't get me.
Shout out to Stims, they gotta be my favorite gender of all time.
Oops.
Walker. Ready to liberate. We've got equipment.
All right. Well, we should see everything on the site.
That's two things.
Right. I'll get this site down here, but yeah, okay, it's just the map.
Another step towards galactic
It is just the map.
You may extract
Alright,
when
under these. Wait, what strategies did I bring? Bomb.
Okay, this is a vault.
requesting air support.
Perfect for closing nests.
Hello.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I should have stayed with you so I could get your guns.
Well, hello, Railgun, my old friend.
Ow.
Alright. Oh, this is a very big nest. I'll get as many as I can.
Uh-oh.
Backpack inbound.
I was gonna say, that must be bugged or something.
Extraction is available.
Game, please.
Yeah, that's clear. Rip.
I wish I could tell you how I died.
You stopped living.
Calling in reinforcements.
Man, this mech is so good for clearing nests. I gotta get out of here and throw down my center. Come on, we're busting that.
Oh, that's what happened, I think.
Calling down a sentry.
I shot the eruptor, it hit a, and I guess there were a bunch of like mines.
Bunch of samples, nothing else. Right, that clear. Yep, clear. Okay.
Archer took off my left arm, made me crippled, balls. I still had 22 shots in that fucking thing.
Hellbomb armed.
The unfortunate reality of mech warrior locational damage. Hey, I was still using that.
That's all I know. Where am I? Something up. Oh yeah, I didn't bring a fucking.
That's a
Yeah, I didn't-
charger.
Where is she?
Okay. There was a charger just kind of stuck on a wall over here. I killed him. Moving on. That's another charger.
Requesting air support.
What we got?
Well, wasted a missile, but he's dead.
Oh no, fire tornado bed. Fire
Spicy
tornado
wind.
bear bed.
It's just spicy wind.
Bug hive.
No, I said I wouldn't.
All right, I guess I'll swing down and get the ones in the middle of the map.
I'm getting the ones on the northeast side here.
I'll grab these and head back south.
Oh, not my town anymore.
Requesting air support.
Sending in an eagle. Throwing grenade. Requesting air support. Got a sample.
Oh no, I see wall. I see concrete walls. Don't tell me it's a door.
Perhaps I should be using the grenade pistol then if I'm going to be doing this, because, that'd be more convenient.
Sending in an eagle.
Huh?
And it's just Rex. Because I can break open the containers with a gas grenade, but then I have to stand there like an idiot for several seconds.
I mean, I was doing that. I was doing that with the impact incendiaries, but fire goes away pretty fast.
Requesting air support.
So perhaps the grenade pistol is the opportune thing here. This used to be what I had the slugger for, but no, we can't have that.
Tagging
Uh,
map. South, 200 meters.
I had to switch to the grenade pistol because I needed something to close locals without wasting my grenades. Because it's easier to find ammo boxes than grenade boxes.
Yes.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Requesting sentry.
Oh, actually, yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, no, they resupply off ammo, not grenades. Ah.
Somebody, I have a door here.
Marking location. Northeast. Affirmative.
Yep, second.
That is a hell bomb.
I'll make my way down to this one. Fuck it.
This is nothing. Or, I think I got another door here. Yep, it's a door.
Two super turtles.
You know what? Fair enough. I thought there was a door here.
Dropping a
This is a door.
northwest. Close.
Not here. No.
Oh.
Charger. It just took out my sensor.
This is a door. Order your squad mate to approach the door and use the use key to open the door.
Oh. Oh, come on. I haven't even paid that off yet.
Yeah, 14 people on Kick. Welcome to the show, folks.
Buggle.
I'm not exactly sure who of this number are my regular audience and who are new people, but welcome all the same. Hopefully I will get proper analytics on Kick at some point. But welcome to the show, folks.
Alright, you want to clear the bunker, or you want to stand guard?
I'll stand guard.
All right. That's what people. That's what randos don't understand is that when you open a bunker, one guy goes in, the other guards the ramp so that we don't get trapped down here.
But now I want goodies. No, they're my goodies. They're mine. Even though everyone shares them, they're mine.
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 Dropping a pin.
Oh,
Southwest.
I do have enough for another mech. Convenient, as the fire tornadoes have arrived.
I don't know how car goes with fire tornadoes, so I'm just going to ignore it.
Right, Tomcat, I am returning to your position. Please hold. Tomcat is at the door. I will go back and open the door.
My suit.
Calling
back up.
down a walker.
There's a blinky.
Tagging location.
That way.
Southeast.
I think. Can't tell. I can't tell if it's a blinky or if it's a fire tornado.
Could be both.
Fire tornado does not hold super credits.
But it does blink.
What's up, fuckers?
I'm on it.
Sliding in through the back door.
That's the ticket. Now, enter the bunker and press the use key on the items inside. You're gonna need them where you're going, soldier. Hey, I was doing my tutorial voice. Fuck you. I'm doing my canned early 2000s tutorial voice.
No, I'm getting very Brash Junior vibes here.
Yay, well on.
Have a taste of democracy. Requesting orbital. Say hello to democracy.
Don't you come skittering across the map at me. Alright, we're clear.
Requesting air support.
Calling down a sentry.
Kinda got a line of bugs coming behind me.
I guess we'll set home.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think we got everything, so head to extraction. This is a rare. One rare.
Rare sample acquired.
Make your damn mind up, Sentry. Stop fucking shoot me, you piece of shit.
Oh, run away.
Now you're a jerk.
Reloading.
Zaz, you're a little spicy.
Yeah, I scolded my Sentry and he immediately 180'd and shot me. Tell you these kids. Well, you left,
Right.
Ponto.
Well, the fact that I just bonked a charger on the head with a missile and instantly killed him, I forgot. They changed that. It basically works like an EAT or a recoilless rifle now. You can do that. Here I am still shooting for the fucking leg like it's an ingrained impulse.
I mean, I use the HMG to peel the leg armor. That way, you know, you just shoot the leg.
Yeah, well, that's what
what
that's what I got ingrained into doing when the mech first came out. You shoot the leg, you blast the armor off, then you hose it down with minigun until the charger dies. At some point, they realized, oh, well, we could be a little less fucking asinine about this, and so most explosive anti-tank weapons can just blow the charger's head off now.
I got my sentry.
It's been a while since I've actually been mech main, so guess I forgot.
P4 gore.
Zaz, you saw that, right?
No, but I did see you die.
I stood still, and the robot went and just went right in front of me and went right behind me and killed me.
Taking your eruptor.
I am out of minigun ammo, and thus I will use anti-tank missiles on scavengers. Look at me using Hellfire missiles on small children.
As long as it's not a wedding.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
Okay, we're good.
I still got almost 200 rounds in this thing.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Hey, wait a second.
Didn't you forget to do something?
No, wait for it.
You have maintained no way
That's
of
it.
life.
Poof.
Fireball is just the Oonga Boonga of wizard spells.
Refined wizards use lightning bolt. Small Angelo, yes, I understand this. Especially if you play Warframe.
Oh, look at me! I'm a wizard. I control the arcane intelligence of everything. I'm going to do. Fuck, I don't remember what it is now. I'm just rambling.
Or you're like me when we're playing Morrowind, and I hit you with everything at once. All magic. Okay, right, 107. Good, we made off good on that. Ooh.
This mission required fewer heroes to make the ultimate sacrifice.
We made off good on that mission. Very nice.
See, I extracted
Oh, wow.
with Silver's Eruptor, but I still got Libcon
Right, so
experience.
because I don't have the stun baton, it's not in the shop though. I can't actually see it. I'm pretty sure there's never been an item aside from the Killzone stuff that was higher than 300 super credits, but then they repealed that, so it don't matter. Pretty sure. Alright, grenade missile.
Eventually I'll get this other stuff, but it's permanent now, so I don't have that. I don't have FOMO.
It really is just as you want it, honestly, because I've collected most armor sets in the game, and it's just collecting shit at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's just Mind Goblin saying you gotta have 100% armory.
Yeah,
Like,
basically. There's really nothing to gain from it, and most of the perks aren't really that great, and are immediately outclassed by saying, "Yeah, but siege ready though."
But Master of Ceremony drip though.
Well, yes, but that we can argue now, aside from drip, because reinforced epaulettes actually give you more or less half of siege ready, plus melee. But melee is Melee's not good, so it doesn't fucking matter, but thanks.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Operation
fun to
accomplished.
stand at the top
Your
of a
valor is
staircase and
beyond
fight off
question.
a horde of voteless with a shield and sword.
This is true. However, it's not exactly the...
Hellpods
It's not exactly competent yet. Yes, you can make it work, but it's...
Engaging orbital
You're
thrusters.
fucking around. It does work, but you are fucking around.
Launch suspended.
If anything work if you try hard enough.
But, you know, 30% reload rate, inarguable.
Orbit
Utterly,
synchronized.
utterly inarguable to it being good. So now I can enjoy the drip without any guilt. And I don't have to switch to something else to be like, all right, I'm gonna stop fucking around now. No, I can actually wear this here. And it's also medium armor, which is good on the bot front, whereas heavy armor is not so much a good idea when the bugs get very difficult. Heavy armor actually will kill you faster than help you.
Because you got, I'll say, light armor will help you outrun chargers and then jump to the side, dodge impaler things, and then outrun Bile Titans so you can get a shot on them.
Okay, so... Yeah, I'll just use Fire Tornado. The mech was actually doing so fucking well, I didn't really need to get out of it to do anything, so... That's not gonna fly on harder difficulties, but at the end of the day, I don't need it here, so I can just enjoy haha robot.
Funny beep boop, fuck the flesh people.
I have
Hellpod
to
launch
bring him to
initiated.
choosing things.
Nothing.
Hmm.
Looking over at something on Discord, but...
Is
Alright.
it the horse? Is it the horse girl I posted?
No, it is not, but I'm sure that's quality content there, Zaz. Thank you for continuing to enrich the stream and Discord with such quality content.
Stand in the way of liberty.
Both reaching
Which
down.
also reminds me that, yeah, we gotta go look at the horse game later this month. Because I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not quite sure why everybody is so fucking enthusiastic about the horse girls, but, you know, one look at the tan tomboy for, you know, EN, and, you know, we could get behind that.
I think you answered your own question.
Well, yes, but what the fuck is going on with Uma Musume that's so fucking cool? We have to know.
I don't know if it's the anime based on Uma Musume, but Takaya Kuroda is the voice of the coach, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. Anything with him in it, automatically, nice.
I have to go into see this specifically, you know, this specific themed, you know, horror casino, because I've been to several. I need to be able to judge this specific horror casino and its gacha elements.
Yeah, we should probably just head to get the hard drive. Man, I made myself sad. I remember
on.
that. I remember that picture of the ship girls from Azur Lane waiting at the port, and it's been like 900 something days since Admiral logged in.
Oh,
I was
see-
like,
you think that's you think that's a thing? I logged into World of Warships and I did something that accidentally changed the theme to the Azur Lane port, right?
I have a door here.
The main menu theme for Azur Lane started playing, and I just sat there and went, "Wow, fuck! It's been forever. I haven't seen my wife in years."
Yeah, see, that's what's bad is I'm not exactly attached to them so much, but it's like,
Orbital incoming.
fuck. Like,
Well,
it
yes.
makes me sad.
You shouldn't be attached to them because at the end of the day, they're not real. But still, it's like, wow, you put some effort into this. This was a while
Yeah.
ago. More time has passed than you expected.
Tomcat, can you come down here and get this door?
Ooh, money.
Also, you missed a blinky.
Did I? Oh. Alright, I'm proceeding forward over here. Looks like I got relatively flat terrain, so this probably wouldn't have been a terrible idea for the recon rover.
I'm just waiting for an ATV.
Or the motorcycle. Yeah, motorcycle. Spores. Ah, there.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare
I'm
to
not moving.
exterminate.
Ah, maybe, I was say, maybe if a fucking pouncer jumps me from behind.
Alright, I got a LiDAR here. Actually, no, that's the main mission objective. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Stamp on the bugs in the hull until they turn into oil.
Well, at least we know. At least we can't. At least we still know where the door is. It's where my shit.
Actually, no, that is a LiDAR. I will get this. I thought that was the mission objective site. No.
Orbital inbound.
I'll be real. I don't think I've ever seen a lidar on upload data.
I get confused with how some of the sites look.
Engaging terminal.
Like sometimes they vary at like what structures the objectives are in, and some of them look like LiDARs.
Oh yeah. Have you seen the new what the super samples can look like on the Squid Front now?
No, what do they look like?
It's a crashed pod, and there's the super samples scattered in fiery debris, but the fire doesn't burn you. So if that stays going forward, might have to keep an eye out so you don't just overlook them because you don't see Dwayne.
I'm on it.
Understandable to vary things up. It would be interesting if the super samples were like different on every front, and lots of things were different on every front.
I mean, think about it. On Super Earth, they were at the foot of those statues.
Which I don't know why Super Uranium was just kind of laying out like that, but okay.
Somebody was carrying it to the super secret base, and then they got killed.
Why were they around like memorial statues? There weren't any
Well, that's what they
bodies
used for
either.
memorial.
They got turned into voteless. Shut up.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. The more I look into that, it seems like cult stuff. But we're not a cult. We're a sane, freedom-loving democracy where nothing can possibly go wrong.
Got a sample.
Orbital inbound.
How am I not done that far enough? Ooh, money.
And even if we do brainwash people, the squids brainwash people, and we brainwash people more morally. Humanely. Gooder. More gooder. More gooder. Betterer.
More-
Yes.
More democratically.
More, yes, more.
We gave them a choice.
They had a vote. They can only vote yes, but shut up.
No, they can vote no. Once.
No, the only choices on the ballot are yes or super yes. Get it? No, there's still something here.
But I am totally fine with the current state of affairs in the galaxy because we had our C01 permits quintupled. I have my giant robot. I can take a vacation. Everything's fine.
Rare sample
I can
acquired.
dive on bug plants without being ridiculed.
Exactly. Why are you super credit grinding on bug fronts? Dude, we were in Remembrance for 25 hours. We have earned this. Good day.
I still don't believe people that think that bugs are harder than bots.
Wait, people think bugs are hard?
Yeah, that's why
What?
that's why they're bot divers, because they're like, I don't understand why people think bots are hard. I find them easier to be than bugs. I'm like,
Bugs,
You are
bugs aren't hard. The answer is run away from them. They're not difficult.
I thought it was orbital napalm.
That
and laser
obvi-
drones.
obviously throwing out whatever you want for fire support. But if you're surrounded without fire support, the answer to bugs is simply run away. That's it. They're all melee units. They can't fucking hurt you if you run away.
Dorp.
Sample.
Sample collected.
Bots are more annoying because they have guns. They can hurt you at range.
And
They're
things that fly.
their
Yeah.
reinforcements that can technically come from any direction.
Tagging location.
I was like, but as soon as you know what direction that is, you can counter them.
Yes, and then on top of, their support units can be kind of annoying. See the Factory Strider and how and the gunships, and they're slowly getting more and more annoying support units. But generally, it's mainly because they can shoot you.
Or
The-
ragdoll you to no range.
Yes. The Illuminate are annoying because they just won't die when you. They won't die fast enough. God damn it. That's my problem with them. They don't die fast enough.
Training taught me to shoot until they die. Well, I shot them. Why aren't they dying?
You didn't shoot them enough.
Like,
I shot-
particularly the Overseers. The Overseers just don't die fast enough for my liking.
What the hell's up here?
But I can't really
you
say
got-
that. I can't really say there's like a coherent game design for the Illuminate. It's just kind of It's just kind of a big ball of elements that already exist in the game, all thrown into a fucking soup, and not given heavy armor. That's about it. But then again, Leviathan, so now they do have heavy armor.
Something, you're not supposed to engage
Marking
something,
location.
avoid them. Well, we can't do that in an
Tagging
open
location.
field, Joel.
Never mind. Sample.
We also can't do it when they shoot through buildings or go under the terrain, Joel.
Or shoot you through the terrain.
I'm coming, Silver.
I was trying to actually sneak in and see what's in there.
All right, did we get everything on the other side of the map here near the Spore Spear? Did anybody go over here yet?
Dropping package.
No, not yet. I cleared the hive came here then.
All right.
I was I'm kind of running from this group that's at that ploy right below you, Fonto.
Right.
But I'm also running over to Silver to get this door.
All right. Well, I'll come back and get that one if you want to get that. Sure. I'll get the ones over here in the corner because I got everything up north. The last site up there is a hell bomb.
Requesting air support.
Just a nice walking around in my giant robot. Ah, damn it. Ah.
Hey, more money.
Squish. Here we go again.
We're good?
What am I do? I'm forgetting the core elements of, mech kata here. Step on the scavengers. They die instantly. What am I doing? My god, I'm so out of practice with this. So I think the collision damage is actually increased.
Roger.
Ah! Got out just in time, though. Wow, that actually killed literally everything. Wow, exactly well timed. The moment the mech fell over, I was already out. I only got slightly singed, and it fell on top of the last bugs. Nice.
There we go.
Bugs, heavy, on my position.
Man, he died, and then you hit him with a grenade. and
It's
start moving.
nothing. All right.
Don't worry, Fonto. We got super credits here.
You have ignited the torches of liberty. Extraction awaits.
I see your spewers and raise the rocket devastator spam. That's more annoying. Spewers aren't really annoying. You just have to stay away from them. You have to stand far enough away from them and fill them full of bullets. Rocket devastators and Gatling devastators can just appear out of nowhere and instantly kill you.
Incendiary devastators.
Oh, the Flame Brigade or another level of oh fuck no. That is a whole level of dear God, that's fucking annoying.
But on the counter side, when you kill a flame brigade, they explode and can cause a chain reaction of other units nearby.
I did not notice that, but good to know. But yeah, no, the Flame Brigade I think is the most annoying out of the bunch. The Predator Strain I haven't really fought enough to really feel out if they're annoying or not. I didn't really play against them that much, mainly because they appeared and then all of a sudden, Earth is under attack. Oh fuck! So we haven't really been over there. It kind of persisted.
Get a rundown. The only, I would say, from what I can remember, there were only 2 units that were really changed in the Predator.
Oh right.
Stalker.
Yes, the Stalkers and the fucking Impalers. Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not the Impalers. The
Hunters.
Pounders. Or yeah, the Jumpers.
Yeah, those only got really changed. Everything else just kind of explodes now with AOE.
But yeah, the Jumpers can now turn invisible like Stalkers, and the Stalkers no longer can turn invisible, but they're blue.
Right, so it appears that all mission objectives are done. So yes, okay. I was listening to you and I was looking at the map and I'm like, why is Tomcat going that direction? I realized, oh wait, no, this isn't Extraction. It's over there. Tomcat's the only one going the right direction. Whoops.
Extraction is
I'm just following you because you're the mech and you can back me up if I need it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So you said that last one in the far northeast, that was a hell bomb?
Yes, that's just a hell bomb.
Okay. I'm just staying at a respectable distance behind you so I don't get stepped on.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, the spewer spam in the beginning of, when the game launched, and combined with the fact that we didn't really know very much, that was more annoying, but generally, as we've gone on... The hell was that?
I don't know. And technically, their head and back kind of has some armor, so you kind of have to shoot either their legs or their stomach.
I just dump rounds into their head until they explode. And usually if they're not that difficult to deal with, but if you're playing on larger difficulties, the main thing is to just keep, maintain distance with the horde. However, I shouldn't get too trigger happy with hopping into the bug holes, because at higher difficulties, you can walk over a bug hole and then all of a sudden a Bile Titan comes out of it, and that's bad. But these guys, though, 7 kills. No ammo used.
The Bile Titan Bile Titan holes are the heavy mess. You can see them.
Well, yes, I know, but I mean, unlike bug spawns, like breaches.
Hey, is that a hell bomb? Yep.
Yes, that was a hell bomb. Unfortunately, we didn't spot that 5 minutes ago.
I'm surprised it survived 2 500-kilogram bombs going off nearby.
Yeah, but
also, I do love that. I love that I said, "Hey, is that a hell bomb?" and then shot it immediately without checking your location. You're in a mech. You would have survived.
Just Helldiver things.
Listen, 3 weeks on Super Earth makes you forget tactics on bug front.
Tactics anywhere else other than, do objective, gained impact.
Yeah. You know what Super Earth didn't have laying around? Undetonated hell bombs.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how they didn't actually have any of that. Of course, we were concerned about collateral damage, but it seems as though we, is that? Yeah, actually, Goodness gracious, that forklift damaged my leg actuator. Oh no.
Your left leg's been on fire for a minute.
But yeah, I suppose we're concerned about collateral damage, so we didn't willy-nilly bomb the place. Hey!
10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Requesting sentry.
Alright, T-Dog, whatever you do, don't hit me.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Alright. Is that not... Yeah, yes, those knives are embedded in the armor. One of them is floating. Dog! Ow!
I guess that does. Nah. I knew it'd work. I didn't think it would work that well.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Wow, my mech survived that. If I had been in my mech, I would have survived that. Interesting. Wait. Can we get the thingies?
I got samples, yes.
I hear a thingy.
Time to go.
Oh.
Preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Budget depleted.
Tomcat, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you.
Technically, that was Silver's cluster bomb.
Very calmly.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I'm the only one who leaves.
You have maintained our way of life.
I would say me and Silver would have lived if Tomcat hadn't killed me.
Good. Now you're all dead. You all contributed to a Wait, who? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Who?
What?
What?
Because he was technically in the ship.
No, he didn't. He's dead. Throws him out the airlock. Okay.
The screen just pops up. You just see headless body just walk out and just fall down.
That would be funny if you extracted dead, if that actually happened. There was a chance for that to happen. It would just, the body would just do the basic salute and then flop over dead. Maybe for a Halloween event.
You know, we never got a heck divers for April Fools.
Heck divers.
Hey, wait a minute, that man's dead.
Okay, 240. All right, it's one more good mission and we should be good. Oh, new weapon customization. What did I get? I got... Still not the compensator. I need one more level for that.
I mean, really, this is, I'm literally just leveling the libcon for shits and giggles. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, as I've been dying too much, I need to get out.
The Knight's fairly competent, it's just that I feel like I need more magazines in this.
Let's see, Liberator or Liberator Penetrator.
And I wish the Eruptor had good upgrades.
Well, that's another thing we're gonna have to deal with guns being so good they don't get any upgrades. That's coming.
Like, I'm fine with that. Where it's like, hey, this gun is super good. You don't get an upgrade for it. Annoying, but fine, acceptable. The sickle gets different scopes.
Tenderite. The Adjudicator. Let's see. Constitution. It is time for the meme.
Which
All
meme?
right, never mind.
There are several.
I forgot the Constitution only gets camo patterns.
All right.
Mission coordinates
Egg.
locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Fuck it, reprimand.
Orbit
Try and
synchronized.
get a level or two on this tonight.
I'm going to be different. I'm going to bring the car. I will more than likely die horribly. But you know, it's probably worth it for getting the mission objectives done slightly faster. And you know what? Grenade launcher.
Just keep bringing the 500. HMG. Look at this dude. He coordinated his outfit. It's not exactly color coordinated, but I'll take it.
No, you got a little bit in there.
But the face paint on the helmet is like mustard, and the armband on my left arm is more yellow.
Yeah, it's close enough, but yeah, most of the time they're very good about having the same colors.
Yeah.
Like, so you can
Or-
kind of like move around. They restrict themselves very well to his color palette, so all the armors somewhat play nice with each other.
Go now, and fear
Fine.
the shadow of neither death nor tyranny, but justice is your cause.
Oh, that. Stupid hands. Oh.
There is a nest directly east of us.
East or west?
I am going to throw something. I am going to throw a 500 kilograms in that direction. That's, can't leave. Fuck.
The enemy is coming from this direction. I will attempt to run over the entire horde. Mixed results, honestly. Okay.
I
East
not throw that as far as I thought I would. Nah, it's fine.
Alright, what the hell is
500
this?
kil-
That's a stalker alert.
You got that, right? That's a light nest.
Oh, okay.
Throwing grenade! Requesting air support! Sending in an eagle!
Beat it.
Oh, we're-
Moving in.
Calling in central! Heavy!
Northwest.
Okay, that's purged. Okay.
Requesting air support!
Close.
Whoa!
Heavy!
North. Close.
Found
Oh. Oh, that's a hell bomb.
Don't run into it. Or do. I'm not your dad.
Sending in an eagle!
Oh no.
Alright. We're done here.
Oh no, an enemy with medium armor, and the gas dog confused him into turning to his side. Ah, tactical genius.
Sample collected!
He has exposed his weak point. He is obviously showing submission.
Oh no, a Bile Titan. Whatever will we do? The end
A
is
Bile-
nigh.
A Bile Titan on the floor?
I mean, we had one like 3 missions ago, but that's besides the point.
Well, that was.
That was a main objective though. That wasn't a random encounter.
Yup! Nope, we're good. We're good.
Is you good?
Define good. Ooh, shiny.
Shiny is good.
Wait, is this shiny next to a station? Oh, 2 shinies.
Man.
Honk.
Jablam.
Found something!
Oh, boy.
Where?
Hoi?
Northwest.
Tagging location, northwest.
that a charger?
Found something.
Charger, I hardly know.
Requesting sentry.
That's why you're charging her, because she did stuff that she wasn't supposed to without your explicit permission.
Zaz, please shoot the remaining enemies.
Can't have ammo.
Why do I have the break action shotgun? Where did my grenade launcher go? Wait, what?
Congratulations, you have been bamboozled.
I was bamboozled.
Reloading.
Damn.
Requesting air support.
Well, don't worry, you can just call in another one here before long. Yeah. Never run. Have a machine gun without the siege ready. Because holy hell, that reload time is a bitch.
Yep.
Sending in an
I wonder if
eagle.
siege ready works on this.
That's very fast, so I'm gonna say yes. Spores. Spear.
Spores? I don't like calling it a spore spewer because we call spewers. That's what the.
Found
Are
something.
you serious? Jesus.
Reloading.
Yeah, it
I
takes
could get that.
it takes
I
a
could get that in 3 ripper shots.
yeah. I think you're supposed to aim for the stem to do more damage with anything with heavy pen.
Found something.
Hello. That's still not dead. What the fuck?
I don't think you're supposed to spew horses like that.
Mag's
Oh,
empty.
not on my rep, man.
Found something.
Uh-oh. Well, I
Zed.
thought we had a problem.
Yeah, Zaz, I regret to inform you that bug hole.
Requesting air support. Orbital inbound.
That's not next to the car. No!
Calling in reinforcements.
And saw, like, the sparks from the impact. I was like,
My car. Oh well.
I only had 3 more payments.
Oh, God damn it! Ah.
Eagle.
oh, good news, I lived.
No, you didn't. You died. You're Zaz 2.0. I guess yeah, this is the meme today. I'm using the break action shotgun now. This is the meme today. Does this have fire modes? All barrel. Right, yeah, okay, it does have a semi-automatic mode. All barrel.
Bug hive spotted.
Man, that's why I love the Bushwhacker, because
Also-
you can fire over.
Also, thank God there's a LiDAR.
Hey,
Sample.
Where LiDAR?
Requesting air support.
Cancel that.
Oh, they're
not a
going through
door.
the LiDAR.
I'm trying
They're
to
going,
cheat and see
they're
what's
going
in
through
it.
the LiDAR.
Sample collected.
Nest, be gone! That looks like it went in. Kobe? Damn it.
I am at door. I am waiting for help at door.
Oh, ask your partner.
You're clear across
have
the map
partner.
from literally everyone else.
I have marked the door and will continue on moving somewhere else then.
One of your squad mates has found a door clear across the area. You're gonna have to walk to it.
Marking location.
Or eggs. Fuck.
Doors are important. They separate us from savage. Yep.
Fire in the hole.
Calm down, all out.
They're exactly what separates men from savages. Doors. Walls, doors,
Reloading.
flags.
Mag's empty.
So you make that speech about doors, and all I can think of is Uzi's dad from Murder Crimes.
Well, actually, you could probably make a pretty compelling speech just completely out of your ass about how doors are actually a sign of a civilized society. Because they are a wall, but which can be situationally opened by responsible individuals.
I want to say, what about the pueblos of New Mexico? Their buildings don't have doors.
Well, that's... well, what does
You
that
answered your
tell
own
you?
question.
What does that tell you, Zaz?
Tells me that you're discriminatory against other indigenous peoples of Southwestern America.
I can answer that one really easy. And?
No, what I was going on is that the assertion that the door, the simple presence of a door, is representational of a society's ability to conceptualize threats and benefits.
Whatever, I'm just getting the lighter.
Ergo, your friend is your friend. He wants to help you, so you open the door for your friend. That asshole who lives next to you, you don't like, and will probably try to rob your stuff in your sleep. You do not open the door for him. Once again, civilized society.
But what about? But then what about the advent of the automatic sliding door? It opens for anyone, no matter who wants.
Do you have an automatic sliding door at your house?
I could.
That is for places of business who, in order to maintain profitability, must welcome as many people as possible. However, there are also security cameras and security guards for this. That is a place. That is a place for business, for bartering. I feel like what I'm getting to with this one is I feel like I could pull an entire rolling ramble about, something incredibly stupid, and then at the end of the day, the entire thing is I'm racist and authoritarian. But I slowly build up to it in a classy manner.
Yeah, somehow this water is deep enough that it made me start swimming.
I excuse the fact that I am racist in a well thought out and humorous manner. Therefore, everyone enjoys the joke. Because I am in fact gaslighting that I am retarded for believing any of this, while I am also appear to fully believe the idea as a means for, practical comedy. Something like that.
Reloading!
Oh no, man, all I know is I'm retarded.
Ooh, money.
Racism has nothing to do with it.
I'm not racist, I just hate everyone.
That's what all of the racists say. It is their shield.
Is it wrong?
Yes.
Why?
Contempt is my shield.
If you're not, I'll say, if your defense is you hate everyone, then you're not racist. You're an asshole.
You're just an angry person. Good.
Engaging terminal.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Oh, I don't want to go to that far northeast one. How much you want to bet it's just a hell bomb?
Probably.
Fuck it.
Oh, well, this terrain's
Can't
too.
leave.
This terrain's too fucked to even drive the car. So you know what? Let's wait until we get out of here.
Can't risk leaving behind super credits. Oh no. Bug breach.
Calling down a sentry.
Whatever, Tomcat just runs by it.
Oh. Right, Destroyer. I haven't been keeping up in that because, well, surprise, ladies and gentlemen, California is once again in terminal, and most of the country doesn't give a shit.
Or we give enough.
Wait, what do you mean by
shit.
once again? They stopped?
And it's not really California, it's Los Angeles.
Freedom forever!
Well, you know what? All of California is responsible for Los Angeles and their major cities in general, so you know what? It's all of California, just like New York is responsible for New York City. But yeah, I haven't been keeping up with it because I just could not care less. At the end of the day, everybody, the vast majority of people in this country support what is going on, and people are just once again practicing political theater. So, who gives a shit? But I hadn't heard that, that this is affecting people streaming, on Twitch. But, oh well. They're already kind of up shit's creek here with, supporting Hassan Piker and visibly supporting what he's doing. So, yeah, don't know about Twitch in the future. We'll see, though. But, well, this is why we're branching out here. Not just Twitch, but we're going to Kick, we're going to YouTube, and we're gonna see, well, maybe if the money is really good, we'll fucking slide Elon Musk a 20 and go stream on Twitch, for whatever that does. But that's only when things are actually really good.
It's not really applicable in this scenario, but I mean, when Tectone went on unsubscribe, he talked about that ban he just got.
Mm-hmm.
He did a couple streams on Kick, and he made more streaming on Kick in 3 days than he did in a month on Twitch.
Yeah, no, you could do that, depending on how many people give you money, obviously. But because Kick does not have the Bezos tax, that's the biggest thing. So, Kick takes far less of your money, in transaction from the viewer and the, the person streaming. So right now, we have 19 subs. That's $90 fucking currently. That's a lot. That's, like, I'd have to have double the amount of subs on Twitch to get the same amount. Or roughly double, because it's 250 versus 4. I assume that ad revenue is about the same in terms of, what you got when you actually, get there. A lot of these people came over and they were basically just they rolled the red carpet out for them and they have all their features, which is, good for you if you're super cool. But yeah, no, Kick, in just having lower taxes, from the establishment that isn't really helping anyone anyway, Kick's a much better platform. It's just that the problem is that it doesn't have a lot of features, and there's not a whole tremendous amount of people here. But that can also work in my favor as well, because it's not fucking oversaturated. However, right now a lot of the sections for major games are basically dead, and God help you for anything that's not a major game, so at the end of the day, I really just, I'm streaming mostly in the games plus demos, category on Kick. That seems to be working out, though. We're having some people from the usual audience come over, but I think we got some new people in there, intermixed. Yeah, you know what? We'll get ammo somewhere else. You know what? We'll just get ammo somewhere else. No wonder people are jumping to Kick. Yeah, no, Kick looks very sketchy, but generally speaking, I don't think it's really gonna amount to anything with that, that whole section for, like, crypto trading and whatnot, but this is shit people do. None of it's strictly illegal. At the end of the day...
But
What?
I'll say, what is illegal?
What?
Streaming pirated movies or media.
I don't think anyone really gives a shit about that, because, once again, I believe they've been purchased by Microsoft, and they would have already been shut down. So I don't know what's going on with that one, though that is concerning, obviously, but, perks for creators, though. Yeah, you want to be over here and you want to be famous, from what I can see, because you're just going to be making money doing the same fucking work. And your audience...
Would you say that this is your chance to become a big shot?
I would like to think so, because good lord, I've been trying for 9 years. It'd be nice. If people want to give me money, I'll certainly, get more of it.
Jump over the fire.
I'm good.
Land in the fire. Don't catch on fire. Physics defied.
I have no stims. Wait.
Come here. I got you. What's your plane? And that puts me at 2, so I only have to take 1 box. Check on my ammo. Good.
What features does Kick need? I just want person play video game alive. Well, generally speaking, for the user, it's acceptable.
Not this way.
For the user, I think Kick is just totally fine. On the back end, though, for the creator, though, I'd like an analytics page that actually shows me, hey, how many people showed up to this stream? Because there is no page for that. Hey, how many people showed up to this stream on this day? Just give me a big calendar here, because that seems like very basic analytics, because I'd like to see, what's going on here and if we're growing. Obviously, I can, look at my numbers when I'm live here, but I'm multi-streaming, so this kind of complicates things. The other sites have analytics pages so I can see exactly what, how many people were on this stream on this day and what times were they there, when did the viewer count peak, etc., etc. Kick has absolutely none of that. So I have to sit here eyeballing Kick's, viewer counts, followers, and subs because there is no other way for me to check. That's one downside for a creator. Everything else, I can't really say anything else was beneficial, so it's really just that.
Who owns Kick?
I believe Microsoft purchased Kick last year. I want to say. But generally speaking, I'm glad I gave Kick some time here because it definitely looks like everything is very bare bones. But from the user side of things, well, you got everything you really need if you want to sit here and, watch me, do funny thing in video game. And, you've even got Pepe here, which Twitch will never allow because Twitch.
Cringe.
Cringe, yes. 300% cringe.
You know what else Kick has? Sort of?
What?
Zaz! Oh, damn it, I tried to dive in front of you.
Well, Zaz is now here, yes. It's got Zaz. Quick
Now
Zaz,
with 200.
Marking
do the
location.
funny.
Okay.
Danger.
I don't know if this works. Whatever. Hey, it's a-
Nice couple.
Okay, I was gonna say, I pointed over here because I wanted you to swan dive into the thorns there, but that works too. Thank you, Zaz. Everyone clap. Great joke. Another hit skit by Zaz. Moving on. Because I think...
Oh, Microsoft.
Nope.
Ah!
Calling in reinforcements.
Microsoft bought Mixer. That's the name of it.
Mixer. Oh, right. I am mistaken. But I've
Mixer,
heard...
is that the dating site where interracial relationships begin?
Joining the fray.
No.
No, that's Mixer.
Ow! I was gonna say no, that's the thing, that's the place where all the hags go, because they can't get dates on their own.
I didn't do that.
Did I do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, right now they are owned by an Australian LTD. Right, okay, so I was mistaken about that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I unknowingly propagated misinformation. I apologize.
Wait. You're telling me someone who's influential apologized?
Yes, I know, it's shocking, right? Because, you know, I'm a person who has values and shame, and, you know, when I do something wrong, I feel bad about it.
Tomcat, that's not me. That is the fucking Gatling. I do not.
I'm
know
not a
how you
perfect
do-
person, but you know what? When I do something wrong, I do apologize for it. I know that's kind of an alien concept these days, because everybody does is double, well, you know, I could say some things here, but double dog, quadruple down. But yes, you know, I was raised that when you do something wrong, you apologize for it, and then everyone gets the fuck on with their lives.
Here's the thing. I was raised to own up to your mistakes, and the punishment would be less. And it always seemed like the punishment was the same as if I lied.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not.
I say it's all about, did you lie and get caught lying, or did they find out later? Because if you get caught, go
We're
ahead.
alive. Also, we're short 10 credits. Damn.
Damn. Tomcat, you're gonna stop that right fucking now.
I'm taking your flag. It's my flag.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for
I
takeoff.
didn't even do anything that time.
Reinforcement budget
Way to go, Tomcat.
I
Gentlemen,
got him.
Double way to go. Double way to
get
go.
in the fucking boat. Ah, yes. So Drago, I see.
extraction.
That's somewhat suspect, but people are talking about Kick, and honestly, looking at the situation, yeah, no, Kick is something to talk about. So yeah, that's not quite what I expected, and I haven't heard anything about Mixer in a billion years, so I don't think Microsoft really got anything out of that purchase then. Oops. So that's why I was confused.
Oh yeah, Twitch is Amazon, isn't it?
Yes, but so far, we had, you know, we had Osmond come over here, and obviously, you know, that was a pretty high-profile move. And coming over here, yeah, no, the fact of the matter is very simple economics. When you guys give me money, I get more of it, and Jeff Bezos doesn't take all of it, or rather, a very large chunk of it for no benefit to me, or you, really, at the end of the day. I have not seen organic growth on Twitch in literal years, so I can't say that existing under the Bezos tax for this vague idea of legitimacy and aid is really doing me any favors. Maybe if I was already super famous, but at the end of the day, if Twitch goes down the hole, that's a detriment for everybody else that's super famous, because they're gonna have to crank out the lifeboats real quick, and they're gonna lose people when they do that, even if Twitch goes completely kaput.
I kind of want Twitch to go under just to see what happens with Hassan.
It would also be funny if, you know, Hassan Piker brings the entirety of Twitch down with him, just by everyone being that stupid, because who the fuck would support this guy, aside from blatant contrarians? But thank you, Tomcat.
We have a fourth spot.
Allied destroyer has left.
See you later, Tomcat. Hassan will jump to YouTube, more than likely, yes.
He's
Who's
definitely
this
not
person,
going.
and do I actually care about them?
What now?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Hassan
Hassan
Piker. he's a well-known, established communist political pundit on the internet, and really all he is an insufferable contrarian and a liar because he owns Lamborghinis and a mansion, and he calls himself a communist.
Wait a second.
I think he
Wait,
calls
wait,
himself, I think he calls himself a socialist.
Which,
It's worse.
yeah. So the man's a fucking shyster and a fraud. And at the end of the day, he's doing really sketchy things that nobody really likes or supports, and it seems that Twitch as a platform is suffering as a whole because the administration in Twitch is aligned with him for some god knows no one knows why, aside from they're just as much of a bunch of despicable cunts. I'm just gonna say.
When he was the biggest political streamer, it slightly made sense, but then he got outshined by Asmongold. And
Who was just the normal guy, really, from everything I can tell.
yeah, like and it was like he's the guy that will say some fucked up shit, sure, but then somebody will be like, "Hey, this is where you're wrong," and he'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know about that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I apologize and retract my statement."
The largest left-leaning political streamer. Yeah, that would explain that. But then again, they don't have many people left because wow, they seemingly all get knocked off for some reason.
No. The largest left-leaning political streamer is Frogan. You seen that bitch?
No, I don't. And good, because I don't want anything to do with that political sphere. Because my good lord.
No, she's the hut in the hijab.
Oh right, that girl. All right. So at the end of the day, yeah. These people are making money right now because they have a whole horde of morons, and they're getting away with it today. But usually this sort of thing is short-lived because, well, as they say, a fool and his money soon go separate ways, right? So
there is that clip that the reason Hassan likes liberals is because they're so easy to deceive.
Because they are! Unironically,
Yeah.
they're a bunch of fucking children!
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's really weird that, you know, like, he came out and said, "I fucking hate you people, you're so easy to trick and take your money," and they were like,
Get down there and
"Wow, I love being tricked. Here, take my money." And
it is quite literally a massive psychosis with these people. I don't know what it is or why, but holy sweet Jesus, these people are basically just like they're just children walking around, and you could lie to them in the most basic bare bones way possible, and you could get away with it. And even then, on top of that, they're almost like it's really disturbing how you could do that, and they could realize you did that, but a lot of them will also immediately fall into Stockholm Syndrome. It's disturbing!
don't move the map. Silver, do you see this ring on the map?
Ring?
Do you see this yellow ring right here?
Okay, yeah, I wasn't going insane.
Is that the Liberation Bar?
I don't think so. I'll say, this is the bug front. This is the bug front, sir. We don't do liberation here.
Add T-Dog for the 4th. Well, yes, T-Dog. You may come in. The party is open. We're probably only going to play one more game here because I believe I am at my credits goal here. I only need 1,300 to buy the fancy gun and also the war bond on the 13th.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. So we'll be back on Thursday playing with the war bond. But yeah, so short night here. But yeah, so really,
Fortnite, is that? Ooh, 1265. Wow.
really at the end of the day here, Kick itself is...
Allied destroyer
It may not be
has joined
supporting me
squadron.
tremendously in terms of
Engaging
funneling viewers to me,
orbital
but at
thrusters.
least I'm making more money off of the things you people are already doing, right?
Orbit.
So my audience is already supporting me, and I thank you all for your support every day of the fucking week, every hour of the day, because I'd be dead without you. But on Kick, the things you're already doing are much more effective. And I can't say that, A, being on Twitch for, like, legitimacy, air quotes, or the Bezos tax really does anything for me as a user. So, what the fuck is the difference here? I gotta make something work here, or I'm never gonna get out of this mess that I'm in terms of, like, being really, well, rickety and run down in terms of financial stability. But I'm not really getting anything from Twitch, even if it says, like, even if people recognize Twitch and think Twitch is a legitimate place to stream. I'm not getting anything from there, so why not just make more money? If neither site is really giving me anything currently, why not just make more money? And we'll be trying for verification and partner on Kick if we get there. It's going to be a while before we can get there, but if we get there, well, I'll be able to tell you how sweet the deal is, because I'm definitely not getting it on Twitch currently, and it doesn't look like I'm getting it for the foreseeable future on Twitch.
Oh boy, I'm about to be level 21 on the reprimand. I knew I was going to get a
Okay,
level
so T-Dog's here. Is T-Dog in the chat? But as I was laboring to the point there, yeah, Kick is good so far, so why not try? Because it doesn't look like standing still on Twitch is actually helping me, so we're here on Kick. So,
You just got.
well, yeah, he's not.
You just
What?
gotta have a famous uncle.
A worthy choice.
Oh, a defense.
There he is. He's in AFK.
We don't want to do a defense. All right, there he is. Right. Good.
User entered your channel.
No, I don't want to do a defense. There we go. Yes, is that the same thing? Well, you know what? There's one mission and a defense. We should be able to do this just fine. Raise the flags of
Okay,
democracy.
who's on babysitting duty?
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Guess I'll do it.
Also, Kick doesn't constantly tell me half my posts might be problematic. Yeah, because it doesn't seem like anyone gives a shit.
Pod launch suspended.
Because we all know at the end of the day, none of this shit really matters and no one's really affected by it. It's just that it's really like, I don't know what it is. It's really just hyperactive liberals that are like hypersensitive about this, and it doesn't really do anything. So really, at the end of the day, if Twitch is doomed to go down, we needed a new platform anyway. So why not Kick? I'm sure YouTube's gonna zombie its way forward anyway. Yeah,
I have
and
a really dumb idea. I don't know if it'll work, but it'll be really funny if it does.
what's the idea?
No,
You'll see.
What?
Let's go up here.
Okay, no.
First.
Okay.
Up here first. That way
Why?
we're not carrying the bug the entire time. And getting
Ah.
increased bug glitches.
I see. Right, okay. And yes, mech. Enjoy the mech. Love the mech. It's moralistic busybodies trying to insert themselves in other people's business. Yep.
Launch initiated.
I hate trying to watch 3 streams at once.
Well, you don't have to, but if I have to pick one, go to Kick.
I may or may not be watching 3 streams at once. Don't worry about it.
Are the other 2 streams cute VTubers?
No, Zaz, would you consider doing a cute VTuber?
Jesus
He,
Christ.
he, he doesn't have an image on screen, so no.
So no, I'm not watching
I
cute
gotta,
VTubers.
I gotta get the visual learning Zoomer audience though, so you know what? That's coming soon. Maybe I'll have a cutout that just kind of moves its mouth up and down with swirly Coke bottle glasses. Maybe we'll go to PNG tuber for a while. That wouldn't be too expensive.
Say that.
I mean, you can make just use the thing you have now and just make it Canadian. Just have the head like pop up and down.
Canadian? Oh, right that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't know. That sounds like cultural appropriation.
And
Oh, Zaz, I don't think you're my buddy, guy.
I don't think you're not my guy, friend.
I'm not your friend, pal.
He's not your pal, buddy.
I could probably,
I'll tell you what now.
if I come up with
I'll tell you.
whatchamacallit. We'll see how this is all going here, but, well, it wouldn't be too bad. I could probably get Deku to draw something very, very simple.
Years ago.
I mean,
when
you really only need like 2. You need 1 quiet and 1 talking.
Yes, it literally, actually not even really. I just need one, and I need a mouth open and a mouth closed. I could do this myself with just a random image. I could probably get Deku
I mean,
to
you could
draw
just-
me something that's a little bit better, but
Again-
it is really just a billion hours of MS Paint sort of quality. Wouldn't be too hard.
years ago, I
Again,
wanted
all
to
you have to do is just like find where your mouth would be for the thing you have right now. Just cut across and then just like pick it up like, I don't know, 35 degrees.
Years ago, I wanted to be a PNG tuber. My idea was amazing. I was going to be a sentient beard that took over hosts. and controlled them. That way my model could...
Zaz the Brain Slug Beard. The Brain Beard!
That way I could always change my model, but you'd always have the beard, which obscures the mouth, so I don't have to worry about the whole talking thing. It would just move up, the beard would just move to indicate my talking.
Also, there is a bunker here. Hello, Legion. Things are going well. We're wrapping up a short night of playing Helldivers. It looks like the technical problems we had before have ended, so that's good.
Pretty much it.
I think it was because I went to go over to get the link for the donation page for Streamlabs, and that page wasn't loading properly, but everything else was working properly. So I think what happened last night is that Streamlabs itself just exploded. Like, Streamlabs' server itself was just dying.
Also, Streamlabs was being Streamlabs.
Yes. However, it is, I will concede, Streamlabs Ultra is fairly easy to get running for multi-streaming, so there is at least that. I could probably do this in a more nuanced way for technical reasons, but we gotta try this and we gotta do this now, so... I could probably work together a better way of doing this, but for right now, this just works in a it functions sort of capacity.
Yeah, you know what they say, if it's not broken, why break it?
If it's dumb but it works, is it really dumb?
This is entirely true. This is kind of how I see a kick here. If it looks suspect but it's still working, what's the harm here?
I thought you were going to go with the $20 is $20. That works too, I guess.
That's a wonderful flag. I need to source that flag. We're not murderers, but $20 is $20. I need to find that flag.
Not the usage of that term that I know about.
I saw it. Somebody added it to a custom. Someone added custom assets to Ace Combat 0, and one of them was a flag in the hangar that said that. And I'm like, that's brilliant. Where did you get that? I've never been able to find it.
Most times somebody's talking about $20 that I know of, it's not about war crimes, it's about something far worse.
What, Canadian war crimes?
Interesting news on RE9. Apparently it's going back to Raccoon City. I did see the trailer, and actually going back to post-nuclear, detonation Raccoon City is a neat idea.
With the daughter of somebody that survived.
Character from Outbreak, so apparently appears the game's events are now being brought into the main game's chronological order. That's the surprise of the century. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, Resident Evil Outbreak was that sketchy online PS2 Resident Evil. There were 2 games, though.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah, that's Outbreak. So they're now bringing that forward into canon, which is interesting. Though a Resident Evil co-op game that's kind of in line with Outbreak would be interesting. But we're talking like, you're playing co-op and you're playing like OG Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. You're playing an OG survival horror game and you're just kind of randomly bumping into people. That would be very fun, though, but it would be, oh, Jesus. Yeah, right. The Resident Evil basically MMO. It was instance-based, but it was basically an MMO. It's very memorable for how really bizarre, that idea was, but it functioned. People liked it.
Yeah, and if it's dumb, but it works.
I was curious about how they were going, to keep up the trend of putting the number in the title. And
but now it's Resident Evil Requiem. We're just ignoring the number at this point. The number.
The G or the Q in Requiem is the 9.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it kind of flashes back and forth.
We kind of gotta hide that though, because the Zoomers, they don't like large amounts of backlog. They get kind of intimidated by a franchise. See all the people arguing about having to watch Gundam 0079 in order to actually enjoy the fucking series.
What do you mean I have to watch the series to enjoy it?
What do you mean the latest iteration of a franchise makes massive callbacks to the original, and I won't know any of this shit if I don't watch it? Hey!
At least I would say at least it's not Fate. Fate's like, okay, so do I start with 0 because it's first chronologically, or do I start with
Fate's convoluted. You just have to watch 0079 to understand what the 1 Year War was. That's it.
Oh, that's a hell bomb.
And to understand, some of the basic tropes like the Gundam.
What's the Gundam? It's fucking terrifying.
The mobiles.
The man in the white mask. The Trojan horse. These things that keep repeating over and over again. The Titans.
Who did nothing wrong.
Were entirely justified and did nothing wrong. Which way?
I'm on it.
I don't know, because there's a fire tornado.
Fuck it, I'll figure it out. It was the other way.
It is. Yep, right there.
There we go.
Right there.
But
Got it.
yes, a boy, a mobile suit, a man in a white mask, the Trojan horse, all of these things you will understand simply just by watching one show. And then you can get into Zeta, which, God help you, there's a lot of shit going on in Zeta.
And then you get into Double Zeta.
Which I'm still getting through, which, oh boy.
It's like Zeta, but more.
Well, yeah, more. More.
No, air quotes, just more.
No, it's also a neck-snapping change in tone for a bit there, but it does go back to just being Zeta, yes.
200 meters.
I can technically still say the only Gundam series I've watched to completion was the SD Gundam, which doesn't really count. But
Nah, it counts.
Yeah!
Wow! Holy shit, nice air Zaz, but you lost me back there. I was T-Dog.
We're good. Car left.
I want to say
I drive.
I want to say I'm not in the air. What?
What? Sorry, I forgot who was driving here. I was busy reading 3 chats at once, so I forgot who was driving the car. Sorry.
I drive.
Looked into the unending infinite well there. Too long. Sorry, forgot where I was. Gazed into the abyss too long. Then Victory Gundam happens. Victory Gundam happens considerably later, but UC plus 100 is a funny time.
Don't forget about F91.
Which also needs a facelift.
F91 just needs a series.
Well, yes, as intended. That's the main reason why F91 is so fucked up. It was supposed to be a series, and they said, nah, fuck you, it's a 2-hour movie now.
And it was still enjoyable.
Yeah, once you got over the neck-snapping, pacing. Like, you kinda... After a while, you kinda understood, yeah, this is an episode, and this is another episode now. This is why everything is so fucking abrupt. But UC plus 100 needs a facelift in general, and that's probably what they're going to be doing if they ever finish Hathaway's Flash. An Iron Cuck. Iron Cuck!
Is that Iron Blooded Orphans?
No, that's Iron Mask in F91, whose entire motivation is my wife took the kids. My wife left me and I took and she took the kids.
My wife left me and I took the kids.
Democracy has been well delivered. May your extraction be swift.
Well, that doesn't sound like cuck behavior. I mean, it just sounds like, oh, I have been betrayed.
But yes, I'm building a team. Quattro Bagina, Scissor Pope, Iron Cuck!
Alright, who's on babysitting duty?
I drive.
I guess if we're using the car, it doesn't matter who is the babysitter. Wait a minute, somebody's already been here.
I already grabbed it.
I can't help it, the fucking icon doesn't update. That's a fucking bug.
Destroyer, I really don't know what the fuck the point of Hathaway's Flash is other than to just be a downer of legendary downers. I really don't understand why we're doing this. Good job burning the entire GDP of Japan on that one action sequence, though. Very good, but why are we doing this here?
I need a bunker.
Ah, yes. Gentlemen, shinies everywhere.
Yeah, hey, bunker.
Tagging map.
Oh god, fuck.
We're good. Trust.
I still don't have. Right, okay. Alright, Zaz, let's move on. Or T-Dog, let's move on.
Alright.
What is it with you and getting me and
Oh,
him?
you're going over there. Oh, fuck it. Hey, open the bunker. Sorry, your name's on
What I was
speed
waiting
dial.
for.
Wow, Zaz, it's almost like I've been talking to you for like 3 hours straight at this point. Whoops.
Yeah, but there's times when I'm talking, you'll go, thanks, T-Dog. I'm like, I'm not T-Dog.
Sorry.
Thanks, T-Dog.
Yep, you're welcome. I drive.
I think I have another door here. I do not. Never mind. It's just one
I'll
of
be
those
right over,
things.
Tomcat.
Wrong names only. Who's in your squad?
Okay,
Wrong names only.
Martin.
What's in a name?
Cat. And Goon.
He's not wrong.
Technic.
Wait,
I mean-
which one of us is Goon? We're all Goon.
It was meant to show that it takes
Yes.
more than the Gundam to actually win a war. I mean, we kind of already knew that, though?
It does a pretty good job on its own.
I mean, yeah, we kind of already knew that one, but you know, yeah, I just the way this ends is just painful. So it's one of those things where like, wow, we're putting a lot of, you know, we're putting a lot of energy behind all of this one, and I know how this ends, and nothing good is gonna come of this. In fact, it
You
makes
know
it
what else has that same thing?
what?
Thunderbolt.
Well, Thunderbolt's at least not canon, so there's that.
Oh, hey, man.
Free jazz though.
Tunnel breach.
Okay, rares.
Rare sample acquired.
But I suppose I'm not quite sure how it broadly affects the timeline, but this may lead to Victory Gundam and the roving bands of Einsatzgruppen with guillotines, literal guillotines. And the incredibly simple bonehead explanation of Victory Gundam is another colony does the side 3 thing. A completely different colony this time.
100 meters.
You know, they could have taken the engines off.
Thank you, guard dog.
Yeah, and then the whatchamacallit, the love of European architecture kind of shines through there, which honestly that part I like. That's why I'm kind of excited to see UC plus 100 again, because that is really dominant in, you know, everything that's plus 100. This sort of European-inspired Count of Cagliostro kind of looking environments.
Rare sample acquired.
Like every single background image is a fucking painting sort of feeling. I like that. I hope that actually comes through when they update everything.
Honestly, I just want them to remake just OG UC timeline.
You
Like,
you still
I know
on
it's never happening.
You still on watch there, buddy?
Yep.
Hey man, you all right?
No. I'm not.
I believe there's supposed to be a tombstone there, but
Wow.
He's
that
just-
helmet's good.
he's just chilling, man. Give him a bud.
Ah, you know what they say, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Bright didn't deserve the ending of Hathaway's Flash. Nobody deserved the ending, aside from Hathaway, the fucking moron.
Enemy and an eagle.
But I can understand the boys want to do something. But wow, did he pick a bad thing? Is it dead? Did we kill it? Yes. There are medals here, though. Did we get any? Okay, good. We got one whole super credit.
Requesting sentry. Tagging map. Southwest.
Bro, he's just taking a nap. He's bone tired. But shh. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go get the sample, then we're gonna drive it back to extraction in the car.
That's a lot of them. Over here.
It's fine.
Orbital inbound.
I drive.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Get some!
Him.
Get
Darn
some!
Tagging location.
I've already been here. Somebody missed the sample.
Already been?
All
So I guess
Hathaway's
the last
Flash
one
showed
is
me is
right here.
Anaheim needs to get nuked. Well, this has been known for several years. Yes. And
That's where the
bunker.
That's where the ducks are.
Southwest.
That's where the ducks are.
Whack.
No, not Anaheim, California. Anaheim Electronics, the people who make mobile suits for literally anyone who asks and pays.
Why not both?
And sometimes they just do it for anyone who asks, so they can instigate conflict to get more money.
What? No, we would never sell to terrorists. Xeon, fuck off for like 10 minutes.
And you know, even if we did sell to terrorists, we're definitely giving you the better deal. Yes?
Oh,
Because that's totally what the
Alright,
Titans...
calm down, CIA.
That's totally what the Titans do most of the time. They just kind of gaslight people into believing that, yeah, we're on your side. We're not on your side. We're just... We're doing the whole freedom fighter thing, where we're supporting the resistance to make them a big enough threat to excuse us using a giant mallet on them.
So my theory is, if you're inside the car, you should be fine, and if you're on the gunner, you're not.
Are we not getting the bug sample?
Already have it.
What?
Do you?
Already got it.
Oh,
Yes.
It's a glitch.
Oh,
Yeah, see, that's why
oh,
I
it's
took-
bugged on the map. Okay, right, got it.
It's
a bug on the map.
Ah! I didn't do that intentionally, but funny joke.
I will throw this sample into a bug hole, I swear.
Reloading.
Also, this thing is having the time of its fucking life in here.
He's freaking out.
No, he just spins her. Oh, let's see if I can do it again.
I think
Just
that's
running around.
I think that's sunrise. Finally.
I hate. Well, that's the. Why is the sun rising in the south?
Planets
So
are
we're not
weird.
on Terra? Let's see if I can get it to freak out again.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
And hopefully that's sunrise in more places than just here.
It's just spinning around.
Don't mind me. Just, you know, being philosophical as the entire spawn is run over by fire tornadoes. Oh, Also, I didn't use the mech the entire game. Wait, can you? Wait, the car is open. What do you mean? Is the car fireproof? There aren't any windows. No, no, it isn't. You fool!
Science.
You fool!
You killed us all.
It's fire resistant.
No, it isn't. It isn't at all.
I never said it was. No, not fire, like bullet fire.
Oh no. No.
Calling in reinforcements.
The fire cannot reach me if I stand on top of
Pelican
the
1,
car.
I have visual on the extraction zone.
Held a dandelion.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where
That
you
told me
stand.
the time had come to leave upon the wind
Oh god, no.
when summer burned the earth again.
I got the child. Child is inside.
That's most of the lyrics. Get in the boat. Get in the fucking boat. We're done. Get in the boat.
Fire in the hole.
Don't kill me. I have the child.
You have maintained our way of life.
Not the 4th of July though.
They're Juneteenth ones.
All right. Yeah, critic writing on Hell Worlds, that spices things up, but, well, alright, we're done. That's all I needed. And I've got to go take care of some things off screen. And tomorrow, at least tomorrow, we're not going to be streaming, but keep an eye out on the Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, and join the Discord if you haven't. Anyone new that showed up? You can find the links on my Twitter for the Discord. I believe that link still works. But that's it for today. We'll be back playing Helldivers when the Warbond comes out on Thursday. But tomorrow I need to take a break and clean some things up here. And also my sleeping hours are completely fucked. So, oops. So, need to be an adult about things. Need to clean things up here and take care of Chew, for example. So, that's the stream for this evening, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I have been your host, Fontamin, and this has been this gaggle fuck of people that hang around me. Say goodnight, gaggle fuck.
Good night, Gagglepuck.
Hi.
Good night.
We'll see you next time, folks. Enjoy the rest of your evening.